Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL East, the Rays starting pitcher, number 10, never left the mound until...
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Dwight Gooden is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now to the plate, Jose Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Mets, the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Throw down to first, 1 away. So stepping in is Keith Hernandez. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Mike Piazza. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got that average up over 340 now. 18 homers and 38 runs batted in. Chopped down the third baseline. And Big Mike won't go after that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets go down 1-2-3. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Tom Seaver will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Ready now is Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Suzuki.
Now the pitch. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So now to the plate, Carl Crawford. A ball and no strikes. That average way up there to start things out. 23 homers and 71 runs batted in. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Seaver is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Standing in now, Michael Jordan. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw under Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. We are still scoreless. Now into the box, Rusty Staub comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Rusty Staub.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Stepping in now, Harmon Killebrew. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. High and deep to right center. Jordan is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Dave Kingman.
Up next, Dave Kingman. First pitch on the way.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And now the first pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Nope.
Ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Drilled to first. Hernandez grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
To the plate now, Alex Rodriguez, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. That average way up there to start things out. 24 home runs and 77 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, George Brett.
Next to hit is George Brett as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1.
And there's ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Seaver comes set. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope, inside, ball 2.
Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Into the box now, David Wright. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next, it'll be Carlos Beltran. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First delivery to him. Runner goes for second. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Runner going a second time. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
No, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Right over at second. Reyes at first, 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. One and one. Here it is.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now. And digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Martinez.
Victor Martinez.
First pitch on the way. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Martinez, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3-1. Here it is. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And now here is Brandon Lau, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Pitch on the way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ichiro Suzuki.
So now to the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Seaver peers in. 1-0 on its way.
Whoa, that's upstairs.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Beltran gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So now here is Mike Piazza. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Skied down the left field line. It's down for extra bases, and the Mets have their first hit of the game. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. And boy, this was just about as good a catch as you're ever going to see, but he just couldn't get there as the ball skips beyond him for 2 bases. Into the box, Rusty Staub, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the plate first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in now, Harmon Killebrew, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Dave Kingman.
Into the box, Dave Kingman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Line towards center field. Crawford finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Mets strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Carl Crawford.
The center fielder, Carl.
First pitch on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
Oh, that's just out.
This is popped up. Reyes has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting. Right
so with
fielder,
that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Next to dig in, Michael Jordan. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Seaver has the sign. Here it is on 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So the next to bat will be Alex Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Now the 0-1.
Oh, the old classic two-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Squared that one up just a little late. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays strand just the one. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here is Robinson Cano looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
To the plate now, David Wright. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home. To 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. another 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Skied into straightaway right. Jordan is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Next up is Carlos Beltran, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Full count, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Another full count pitch home. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Throw over to the bag. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. Standing in now, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Beltran is off of first with 2 away. 2-1 after the foul ball there. He's ready. Now the pitch.
I got 3-1. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he can't connect with the 3-1 curveball, so that'll run it full.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now to bat, Keith Hernandez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And now the first pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 offering. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
And leading off.
So now into the box is George Brett, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Yeah, that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
At the plate, Victor Martinez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. Now the relay home. Throw won't get him.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Now 1-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Ichiro Suzuki.
In now, Ichiro Suzuki as he drives a liner to right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
At the plate now, Carl Crawford, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in safely. Suzuki, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
And the count will be full. 3 runs already home here. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Now
digging in next,
right
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Seaver comes set. First pitch on the way.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Trying to check his swing there, but did he go around? He did, says Kenny Jansen at first. Strike 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Short, hit hard, fielded cleanly. Throw on to Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5 innings complete. The Rays are out in front, 3-0. Now it'll be Mike Piazza. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Crawford will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping up is Rusty Staub. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Harmon.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First offering on its way. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Brett might try to make a play on it. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Back goes Harper, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Mets will cut the deficit now to 3-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them the spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
To the plate now, Dave Kingman. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 2. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Rays 3 and the Mets 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Here's the pitch.
Rizzo.
As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez. Will swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. It's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, George Brett. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Fouled off. Seaver peers in. 0-2 on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Beltran is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Down in order go the Rays, as the lead remains 3-1. Peter Fairbanks will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Peter Fairbanks.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Robinson Cano. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
The 3-1 sent in the air out to straightaway central. Crawford is there, and he has it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Next to hit, David Wright flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers. This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Tyler Matzik gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 68.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is a sinker in the dirt.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0. is taken, strike one.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Now the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, you have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
So now to the plate, Victor Martinez. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is in time, and Piazza gets his man.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 10 for him on the year. And Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon.
Standing in now, Brandon Love. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
In now, Ichiro Suzuki. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Seth Lugo takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
To the plate now,
The
Carl
fielder,
Crawford.
number 14, Carl Crawford.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball and a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. Piazza is after it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Next, it'll be Michael Jordan. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, and you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up,
He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit high and deep to right center. Beltran is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays lead it 7-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jose Reyes, and they could use a spark from him here. First offering, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 pulled toward right center field. Lau is there. 1 out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Next, here is Keith Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to third. Taken in by Brett. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now back, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Next to stand in is Mike Piazza. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 out, nobody on. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two and one to Piazza. The 2-1. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So now to the plate, George Brett. He flew out in his last debut.
The third baseman, George Brett.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Misses. Ball 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another try at 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's just 2 for 12. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. He's set, and the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Brett gets his lead at first, nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And that one yanked just foul. 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Fouled away. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Victor Martinez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. So 1-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The batter, number 8.
So next to the plate
Second
for Tampa
baseman,
Bay, Brandon Lau. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Nature's cleaning crew is what we'll call them. They're on the scene as this one winds down. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Colin McHugh comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Colin McHugh.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And next will be the imposing power bat, Harmon Killebrew.
That last at-bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, and it's a 7-2 game now.
I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Into the box now, Dave Kingman. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The batter.
Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
One strike.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. David Wright will be next. Ball 4.
The third baseman, number 5. David.
Now at the plate, David Wright grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate is Carlos Beltran, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. Nick Anderson gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. Standing in now, Jose Reyes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams